There you go. Hi, hello, Marco.
Hello.
Good morning. All right. Right now, this I think this is the first time that we are live simultaneously both in TikTok and we're using Restream, so that's why we're live in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and other social media platforms all at the same time. But yeah, usually we go live in TikTok first before we have like a pre-live before of the live OceanClick TV. But anyway, good morning, everyone. Good morning to all our viewers, also our clients, and those who are just interested to know a little bit more about our topic for this morning. And today our topic will be talking about some of the video editing trends in 2023. Like, what are the top trends and tips for businesses in terms of their social media content? And there's no better person to join me to talk about video editing, none other than one of, if not the video editor in OceanClick who's like done all of the, let's say, most challenging video edits that we've ever encountered. And of course, he's also our executive assistant for our sales and marketing officer. So, yeah, joining me this morning is Marco Simpao. So, good morning, Marco. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here this spring.
All right. So, yes, as I've mentioned earlier, we'll be talking about video editing, top trends, and tips for social media content for your business. Uh, I do want to start off with just your experience, Marco, because you've been with us for over 2 years, right? And so, but you've been doing video editing way more, beyond that, a lot more years beyond that. So, I just want to ask, in your experience as a video editor, how important is being, updated with the latest social media video trends, and how do you do it?
I think it's being updated with like what the social media trends are is very important, especially for people doing media or social media, especially in my line of work, like
Hmm.
video editing. So for for us, we what we do is we produce content for social medias that basically the social media of our clients, and so to
Yeah.
have a more effective like output, you need to know as a video editor what you are producing and how effective it is. So I guess it if to answer the question, I would say it is very important to know what are the social media trends. And maybe like
But
for
go ahead.
yeah, maybe like for some viewers, like the term social media video trend is like it's a long term, but it basically means like what are what are appearing most in the video aspect of social media. So if
Hmm.
you if you look at all the social media platforms and the video content that they're putting out, you can take all of those and you will notice what trends or what styles or techniques that are being used recently and that are effective in video marketing.
Hmm. So, in your experience, is it necessarily like on a weekly basis that you keep yourself updated, or not as much?
The the good thing about video editing is that you're basically always updated because you're gonna be on social media platforms, and those platforms always has video content. And just by
Mm-hmm.
staying on that social media platform, you will already be updated with the latest trends. But here's the thing: you can't just notice those trends if you're not gonna
Mm-hmm.
observe them. Like if you're on Facebook and you're just watching videos, you actually need to pay attention on what techniques are being used or how they executed
Mm-hmm.
the video style, so that you will notice those trends. You saw it on this video, and when you scroll down, hello, it appeared here again. So that's one way
Mm-hmm.
for me to be updated with social media video trends. I just stay on social media. Well, not I stay there like I would say half, like in during 8 hours. I would
Mm-hmm.
stay there for like 2 hours, I guess, during the 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's to pass time or have a break. But yeah, just stay
So it's
updated.
intentional from your end. Like
Yes,
you're really intentionally being there, observing, really being observant as to what this trends are, especially if you've seen like patterns or repetitions from several different videos that has like maybe they have similarities in terms of style or whatever kind of strategy um, it might be, right? So there's that intentionality there.
yes.
All
Well,
right, awesome. So
um
what? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
okay. So well, for um since my line of work is producing video, it became a habit to me to intentionally observe every video
Mhm.
content I watch on social media, because I try to like replicate how they did it in my mind. Like last like I think a while ago I was on Facebook and I was looking at this video, and then what I did while watching the whole video was I was thinking, if I was the one editing it, how did I do it? And
Mhm.
yeah, so
That's actually really, I think that's amazing what you just shared, because you are watching, but you're observant, but you're also um, yeah, creatively thinking of ways how you would be able to execute it yourself, or even maybe execute it better, or how you're able to use it if something similar um, would be needed in the type of editing that you will be doing for a client. Okay, so yeah, just based on that, so what are the most kind of like recent social media video trends for this year that businesses need to be aware of? Uh, you could tell.
so there are a lot of like trends that are popping out, especially social media video trends. But for me, like for me, like what the like business for businesses, and specifically for businesses, what they need to watch out is the short form content, because
Hmm.
um, well, all of the other social media video trends are basically for entertainment. Like there's a trend about storytelling, there's a trend about yeah, all those entertainment stuff. But for specifically for the business social medias, they would need to keep an eye on short form videos, because short form videos and educational videos. And I've also noticed a trend
Hmm.
that um, a lot of people are. or like it, I didn't notice it, but I saw a statistic that the talking heads are less likely to have retention, especially if your content is not
Okay.
entertainment. So
Mm-hmm.
you need to you need to execute like some kind of engaging aspect to your edit, especially when you want to improve your retention and you're editing a talking head. Because people, especially in the business aspect, like those people aren't famous. So no matter how
Mm-hmm.
interesting your topic is, your audience
Yeah.
won't stay on your video for long or won't stay on your content for long if all they see is just a talking head. So yeah,
Yeah.
incorporate a lot of techniques, and which is the next thing that I noticed, like the which is the
Mm-hmm.
next social media video trend that I noticed that is um that is getting famous nowadays is that there is a lot of animation, and there is a lot of
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah.
even like if you added that kind of edit before, they would not consider it like before. If you put a GIF on a video, no one's
Mm-hmm.
gonna, like example, I would hire you to edit a video for me, and let's say we're back in that
Mm-hmm.
like 2010s, and if you put a GIF on your video, I would say that this video is like binuangan akong video, or I would say
It's
nga,
just it's like a joke. It's
oh
you can't take it seriously, right? If
yeah,
you add that way back in 2010, right? Okay.
yeah. But now
But but how about now?
it's turning to it's turning into a famous trend in social media video marketing, that
Mm-hmm.
if you add those kinds of things, it makes it connect more to the audience and gives it a little bit of a like comic relief to the video, especially if it's a serious
Mm-hmm.
video. Like, so yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
also have to video editors, because before, if you're editing for a company, you don't really need like a creative mind to execute the job. But right now, like
Mm-hmm.
all the clients are requesting gifs and funny stuff on their video, so you're not you don't you don't just need the technical side, you also need like the creative mind to like not be so like serious all the time. You need to have like
Mm-hmm.
that's why you also need to be updated with like social medias, like what are the Gen Z's like liking right now. And
Yeah. Yeah.
there's even a study that I saw that some editing tricks that were being used before are now considered like cringe in 2023. So
Okay.
if you execute those types of editing, like it will be like people would like click off or would
That's
like,
a no. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
that's
turn
a
off
no.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's also a need to like always learn new things, especially if you're a
Mm-hmm.
video editor and you want to keep up with competition. Because yeah, that's so yeah, for businesses, they would
Mm-hmm.
need to they would need to keep they would need to keep watch of short form videos,
Mm-hmm.
um, the new style of editing,
Yeah.
and also the last one I think is reels, like reels or
Mm-hmm.
YouTube shorts,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and especially TikTok. Uh,
Yeah.
um, Producing your content on TikTok, and the last one is repurposed content. Like um,
There. Mm-hmm.
I noticed a lot of like videos on Facebook that basically this was an old video, but then they posted it again today. Like this video was like from 3 years ago. They posted it
Mm-hmm.
again today, but then it has like 5 million views, and it's
Yeah.
generating them revenue. So it's like it was repurposed content. So for a business,
But
they
it's a
all would
different
all.
audience, right? Because the TikTok audience, some of them are younger, but Facebook, some of the audience are older. So when you repurpose something that old, you put it on Facebook, it reaches new audience, and there's a possibility that not a possibility, it probably really is that the algorithm that Facebook is trying with Reels is similar to the algorithm that TikTok is using as to how they disseminate their videos, how they share it even to, you know, to the public. Because before with Facebook, it was always like whoever your friends, it was really friend driven or friend based. Like your post would only be shown to your friend, closest friend, or friend of a friend, right? But uh, TikTok somehow managed to really steer the pot there by just pushing your videos to strangers all over the world. And I think that's something that Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube are also trying to imitate. And that's why, as you've mentioned, even old repurposed videos are now gaining traction in Facebook.
Yeah, that's also one thing I. That's also one thing I've noticed on TikTok. Like it's
Mhm.
easier for you to get views there, and
Mhm.
it's easier for content to spread out more. And I think one reason for that is the content you're seeing on TikTok is can be easily consumed under 1 minute. So
Yes.
after consuming 1 minute of content, you move on to the next and next and next and next. So you're basically consuming like 20 content in just one 10 minute of using TikTok. So that's why like tagan kayo content nga mapagawas. So yeah, businesses should um, take use of TikTok, which I noticed that OceanClick is using TikTok, which is good.
And we'll be waiting for you to edit this video, this live video that we
Oh,
are in right now. So, because this is
okay.
like talking heads, like when you mentioned earlier that talking heads, they also need to add a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of a sprinkle of animation, this or that. So I'm looking forward to what you're gonna do with how you're going to repurpose this live video that, or this live podcast that we have, and showcase what you just mentioned. So yeah, we will be posting that in Ocean Click's TikTok account. We'll repurpose it and we'll see how it goes. Even
Okay.
because this really, this topic, it's going to be valuable for the whole year of 2023. So I think we're good there. So next question, Marco, how crucial is it for a company's social media needs to hire a video editing team?
There's a study that I came across while studying for this interview, and there's um there's a study that shows that social networking
Mm-hmm.
would basically there's two types to get clients or like get like viewers is
Mm-hmm.
through social networking and social media. So
Yes.
and what happened is that people when people need an answer to something or they need a product, they go ask a friend, right? They go ask a
Mm-hmm.
friend or they go ask a company that knows something about this. But now, like nobody does that anymore. Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe you can still see a remnant of someone like maybe they need a new shirt, so they go ask a neighbor. Now, whenever someone needs a new shirt, they just go to Lazada and then type out new shirt.
Yeah.
So
Online
the
shop. Yeah.
my point is that I think in the future, no, when someone has a need for something or a demand for something, they will no longer utilize the social network. Like they will never no longer go ask a friend or like no more in person. They will go do everything on social
Yeah.
media. Like they would
Because it's convenient. It's you. It's you're holding your phone in your hands, and it's just so easy to type, search, or even just say, "Hey Google," you know,
Yeah,
search with your voice, especially with AI these days. So I do
yeah,
agree with you. So how crucial is it? Like, would they be able to like search for their needs? Because that's what you're saying, right?
yeah.
Searching for what they need. Mm-hmm.
So basically, businesses need to see that the social networking strategy, which is um, like passing on your product or service through personal or advertising through posters, like real
Mm-hmm.
posters, or on like physical advertising. The
Mm-hmm.
businesses need to see that physical advertising would basically be like very have a very low usefulness to the business, and
Mm-hmm.
they would need to take advantage of social media. So
Yeah.
to answer the question, like how crucial it is, I think it's gonna be really crucial if you want to be a successful business. So,
Yes.
for example, if you're starting a new restaurant here in
Mm-hmm.
Dumaguete, and if you don't have a Facebook page, nobody's gonna hear about you. Like, let's
Yeah.
say you have the best food, and then use made posters and distribute it everywhere, and the 90 there's only a little chance that people are gonna notice that poster because they're gonna be on their phone all the time, even when they're driving.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah.
but if you have a Facebook page or a social media account, they would like notice it the minute you
Mm-hmm.
post. So it's really important to for business. It's really crucial for businesses to um it's fit to is
Have
this
an
the
online presence, social media
yes.
presence. And
So
because in social media, it's videos that's driving traffic these days, you need to create videos. Therefore, if you're
I
not good at video editing, we're waving because we have a very strong video editing teams. We have very strong video editing teams here, right, in OceanClick. So yeah, I see where you're going at. If you don't have a social media presence, there's a high chance that you won't be able to compete successfully against your competitors, or the sales that you are looking for. You won't be able to reach those numbers if you don't have an online presence. And what's driving online presence these days are short form videos, just like what you mentioned. Like, these are the trends for 2023, especially with the rise of TikTok, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts. And a lot of people don't have the time to learn how to do video editing, or don't really have the time to do video editing themselves. It's easy to point and shoot with your phone, but the work after that, in piecing together, or cleaning it up, or taking out the bloopers or mistakes in the video that you just took, it takes time. It takes time to do that, and it takes skill to do it very well. So, if you don't have the time to do that, then you can book a call with us, and we'll walk you through, and you know walk you through the process, and we'll see if we'll be able to meet your needs. So, my question then would be, what is unique about the video editing services that OceanClick offers?
so for me, the selling point of OceanClick is really taking over the social media video aspect of the business,
Mhm.
because when a person who owns business and wants to start video marketing their product or service, they're gonna lose a lot of time doing that by
Yeah.
themselves. And what OceanClick does is they offer to basically manage the whole video aspect of the business. So, and what my point there is that once you once you once you hire a
Mhm.
team from OceanClick, they will not only just edit a video for you and that's it. They will also handle the SEO aspect and tags and make sure your video reaches its best potential and reaches to the
Mhm.
right audience. So for me, not a lot of companies out there are offering the same thing, and that's what
Mhm.
Ocean sets OceanClick apart. So because if I was a business owner and I wanted to go out and I wanted the video to be produced every week, the
Mhm.
best thing that they'll find like in the internet or in freelancing sites is just video editing service, and that's it.
Mhm.
But here in
Mhm.
OceanClick, we offer like a whole management of YouTube. We even offer like different arrays of like contents like podcasts,
Mhm.
shorts.
Yes. Mhm.
So that is the I think the flexibility of the OceanClick's video editing team is really really what makes it unique, and and I guess it's the reason why it's successful for like the past
Mhm.
2 years because
Yeah.
all the clients that we have, like they were always looking for a team to handle everything for them, and
Mhm.
then when they found the OceanClick, that's it. I'm staying here because I don't have to think about YouTube anymore. Like I just trust them, and then they just do it. So that is my answer.
You guys have made it easy for them. All they need to do is shoot, upload, and that's it. Of course, sometimes they do have to leave comments if they have a particular thing in mind that they really want to add into that video, right? But basically, when we've already covered all the just starting points, it's then smooth sailing onwards, and all they have to do is shoot, upload, and then it's like magic. It's there on their
And
YouTube
and
channels,
I
and yeah.
and that's even the that's even the fun part of producing a video, the shooting
Mhm.
part,
You're right.
and the hard part is the editing. So when they shoot a
Right.
video, they're not really having a hard time. They're like having fun when shooting the video.
Yeah.
And then the hard part we
We'll do it.
we do it
We'll
for
do the
them.
hard part.
Mhm.
Yes. There you go. So, yeah, I hope that for those who are really looking into growing their business and growing it with the help of what's the trend these days in social media, which is videos, short form videos, then, um, you know, you can find us in our website, which is oceanclick.biz, or you can just search us in whatever social media platform you're using, because whatever it is, we are there. We are everywhere online. And send us a message, inquire if you have questions, book a call with us, and we'd love to answer all those questions so that you can just shoot your videos and we'll do the rest, so it's hassle free for you guys. Okay, so, well, Marco, thank you so much for taking the time to join me this morning and sharing with us your expertise, especially in video editing and the top trends, and some tips for our business owners who are watching us this podcast this morning. So, thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. And for everybody, we will have another podcast live next week. As usual, it will be Wednesday, um, 8 a.m. PT, or California time. And we will be talking about online marketing strategies for startup businesses. So stay tuned, and we'll be talking more about that. And if you have questions, comments, again, feel free to send us a message or a DM. All right. Thank you so much. This has been Ocean Click TV. Click, watch, and connect. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks again, Marco.